Let's talk about those mistakes that you should not make in your 20s, be it early 20s, mid 20s, or late 20s. Please, if you have anyone that is in this range, please, this video is for you. Help me share it to get to them so that they will not make these mistakes, because I am saying them from life experience. And please, if you are in your 20s and you have already made these mistakes, I hope you learned from it and never regret, because whatever experience you have in this life teaches you one thing. It's left for you to learn or regret, but I prefer you learn from it. And if you are in your mid-20s and you are seeing this video, please make sure you don't get yourself involved in this kind of mistake, because one thing is going to happen to you is that it will reduce the quality of your life. Number one on my list is over-trusting people. My people, it is good to trust people, but please trust people from the place of wisdom. It is not everybody that you should trust. Do not trust people who you do not have business trusting. Like, you see anybody on the street, you begin to trust them. They tell you something, you trust them. You trust them with your money, you trust them with your secrets, you trust them with your family. Please, it is not too good. It has done so many harm to people. I am a living witness. Number two, do not think that everyone or anyone owes you anything. That is entitlement mentality. It has caused so many harm than good to so many people in their 20s. Like, some people just believe that once they need anything, they can get it by mentioning it without even considering if the person you are asking of this thing have it or not, without even considering who that person is to you. Like, see, the next time you ask someone for something and that person does not give you, do not take it that that person is wicked. Rather, that person, anybody that you ask for something and that person gives it to you, that person is giving it to you from the place of care. The person is giving it to you because the person cares about you, and the person has that thing in his or her possession. So, just like you do not owe anyone or everyone something. So, that is how people do not owe you something. So, whatever you ask of and you get it, just know that it is a privilege and not your right. Number three, do not think that everyone thinks like you or behaves the way you do. See, so many people are mean. Like, they don't even care about other people. All they care about is about themselves and their well-being. See, you are a unique individual. Just know this. And once you see yourself giving out good energy, positive energy, and you get negative energy in returns, please let those set of people go around you. Anybody that you give positive energy and the person gives you negative energy, please let them go. If you are the type with a good heart, like you can't stand people suffering around you and you keep on going out of your way to help these people, and in return, they don't appreciate you, like they even use it against you, please find your way out of that circle, because it's not going to do you any good. And it will also make you not to know when people are actually jealous of you or when people want to harm you, because you are thinking that everybody thinks or acts the way you do. Number four, do not try to be there for everyone, even at your own detriment. Like, please learn how to say no. Sometimes say no. I had this problem while growing up. I never knew how to say no. I can give you my last card, I can give you my transportation fare and trek home no matter the distance, just so that I will see that you are happy. And it has done me so many harm, because sometimes I expose myself to danger while protecting another person. So sometimes know when to say no as a young person, because if you don't say no as a young person, if you don't know how to protect yourself as a young person, you are really going to one day get yourself involved in something that you will not like, and then you will see that those people that you have refused to say no to will not even come to your aid. So if you are at your early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, this is the best time to learn how to say no to that thing that is not favorable to you. Number 5, not trusting your intuition. That is, some people will call it instinct. You know that your inner voice that keep on telling you not to do something or to do something, and you keep on ignoring that inner voice, especially when you know that when you ignore that inner voice, the latter come to pass. See, do not ever try to, ignore that inner voice whenever it comes ringing, especially when you are seeing that what you want to do is a bad thing, and that inner voice is trying to tell you not to do it, that this is the implication, and yet you go and do it. Please do not do that, because it will still come out negative to you. Okay, so always trust your instincts. Always trust your instincts, especially when they are positive, especially when your instinct tells you something and when you do it, it comes out positive, especially when your instinct tells you something and you ignore it and it backfires on you. Please do not stop trusting your instincts. Number 6, trying to fit into society's stereotype. See, thinking that you should marry at a certain age or a certain period in your life, thinking that you have to have a certain type of job, like thinking that you have to be in a particular way or in a particular situation just as the society wants, because you are a woman or because you are a man. Truth be told, if you keep on thinking about all these things, you have no other option than to be pressured, depressed, and at some point you feel inferior, like you are no longer meeting up with the societal demands, and this is not good for you, because everybody's destiny is different. You are wired in a different way before you came into the world. So if you are not ready for marriage, please do not get into marriage, because the society have made it seem like if you are in your mid-20s and you don't get married, then time is against you. If you are in a job that doesn't give you happiness, like anytime you go to work, you are stressing yourself, you are backbiting yourself, you know within you that this job is not for you, please quit that job and go and look for a job that gives you joy. Okay? So that you will live a perfect and quality life as a youth. You don't need to live with the societal stereotypes that will make you feel inferior, that will make you go into depression, that will make you not to like yourself at some point. Okay? Number 7, which is the last on my list, having a fixed routine for a very long time. Young people, please open yourselves to new opportunities and assess skills that will make you grow early in life. Stop this from school to church, from church to house, from house to school. Stop it. Stop it. That was my life routine when I was in my early 20s. I would literally go from house. In fact, when I was in my university days, from Monday to Friday, I go to school, I go to church. Thanks to the Catholic hostel I was living in, from school, the school bus will bring you from hostel to school. After your lectures, you stand in front of your lecture hall, and the school bus will take you back to the hostel. And on Friday, once school closes, I enter the available bus going back to Onitsha, from Oka to Onitsha. Then on Monday morning, I will from Onitsha come to school. This was my routine in my 20s. Like, I never had time to explore. I never had time to do new things. I never had time. I didn't expose myself to traveling. Like, when I say exposing yourself to travel, I don't mean you should go and be seeing boyfriends or something. If you have relatives that stays in other states, you can actually visit them, know how the area operates, so that you will be able to position your mind to know what next after the school or after that what you, after you are doing, you are done doing what you are doing in that area that you are in. So please open yourself to better opportunity, explore, travel as a young person, because you will be stuck when you get married. You will be stuck when you are in your late 30s, because this is the best time in your early 20s to acquire skills. You don't have any form of distraction from your relationship, from your marriage, or even from having children. Okay, so do everything within your power right now to improve yourself, improve your skills, explore. Do you know that even self, when you travel around, you must not travel outside your country. You can actually travel within your country, but traveling will help you know about different people's culture. Do you know that? So that tomorrow, by peradventure, you want to marry out of your own tribe, you already know what to expect and what not to expect. So please, if this is your first time of coming across my videos, thank you for watching up to this moment, and help me click on that follow button. Please always like, comment, and share. I love you guys. See you on my next one. Bye bye.